Hello students, let me ask first that how many of you want to become expert detective? If you really want to become, then let's read an interesting story. Expert Detective, written by Shraddha Dwivedi. You know children, this story has half a dozen characters in it. 3 of them are children like you. Shraddha Dwivedi was author, historian and researcher born in 1942 in Mumbai. She was on the panel on the Mumbai Heritage Committee. Among her most famous work was Bombay, the cities within a Ganga sacred tank. Among 3 children, one the narrator, his younger brother, Nishad, a boy of 7, also called 7 because his name means the 7th note on the musical scale, and his 10 years old sister Maya. They are very much curious about one Mr. Nath. Then one day, the children's marble rolls into Mr. Nath's room, and Nishad gets a chance to see him. Nishad's mother, a doctor, knows Mr. Nath as a patient who is very polite. Their mother is a doctor with her clinic. Mr. Nath, the principal character, and he lives in Shankar's house alone. Mr. Nath was under treatment of their mother. Ramesh takes tea and meals from the restaurant to Nath's room. Nath pays cash and also tips to the bearer well. The 3 children become expert detectives. They go ahead to collect information about Mr. Nath. They think that Mr. Nath is a mysterious person. Is he a crook on the run? Why his face is badly sacred? He has no friends there. Nishad had a bit sympathy for Mr. Nath. His approach in this case is sensible. Do you know the meaning of the word crook? Crook means a dishonest person, a criminal. The narrator is sure that Mr. Nath is an escaped crook or criminal. Nishad is a doubtful. He wants to discover the truth and he collects a lot of information in this case. The narrator has got a ready answer to all Nishad's doubts. He thinks that Mr. Nath is a rich man. He has perhaps got millions of rupees. He thinks that Mr. Nath is a rich man. He has perhaps got millions of rupees. He locked that money in some trunks in his tomb. I know, I am right, stupid, the narrator told him. By the way, 7, did you notice dark scars on his face? The narrator asked. Narrator told Nath might have got them during a shootout with the police, but Nishad contradicts him. Mummy had told him that they were burn scars. Students, now it's time to see what we have learned. Question number 1 is, whom did the children suspect to be a crook on the run? Options are Mr. Nath, Ramesh, Shankar or Maya. The correct option is Mr. Nath. Next is, what did Nishad think about the man? Options are, he suspected Mr. Nath to be a crook. He had a good opinion about the man. He had bad opinion about the man, or all of the above. Correct option is, he had a good opinion about the man. Question number 3 is, Nishad was called 7 C's because. Now you have to complete this statement by choosing the correct options from below. Options are, he was 7 years old. His name means 7th note on the musical scale. 7 is his lucky number, or none of the above. Correct option is, his name means 7th note on the musical scale. Question number 4 is, what was the profession of the children's mother? Options are, she was a scientist, she was a doctor, she was a teacher, or she was a pilot. The correct option is, she was a doctor. Students, now it's time to practice some questions from the story. Here we come to working with the text. Question number 1 is, what did Nishad give to Mr. Nath and why? Question number 2 is, what was the opinion of the narrator about Mr. Nath? That's it for today, kids. Till then, don't judge a book by its cover. Thanks for watching. See you in next video.